What's up, yo? It's your guy Eddie Daguna, and finally, Arsenal have their man. That is Bruno G. Bruno G is an Arsenal player. Here we go has just been pronounced by Fabrizio Romano, and he says that Bruno G has agreed, Arsenal and Newcastle, they've agreed that this player finally can become an Arsenal player. That is Bruno G. I know we've been waiting for Arsenal fans. We've been waiting for this news. We were wondering, when is this going to happen? I know there are other targets that we have, the likes of Vinícius Júnior, but the player that has been in the radar for quite some days now is Bruno G. And an agreement has been put into place, that is between Arsenal and Newcastle, whereby they agreed a fee of 75 million pounds, and the midfielder is going to become an Arsenal player. That's good news to Arsenal football fans, fraternity, family, that is, because we know the kind of player Bruno G is. He was a captain in Newcastle Football Club, and he was the best player. Actually, let me say, he was among the best players in Newcastle Football Club, and we are so happy to have a player like him joining our football club. Last season, we won the Premier League, and it was so exciting to see us lifting that trophy as Arsenal Football Club. And going forward, we needed to at least improve the squad. We need to improve the squad, and that's what our coach is doing. Rather, the team, the whole management team is doing together with the owners. They've agreed that this season we are going to improve the squad, and that's what we're doing with going for Bruno G. We've gone for Bruno G. Is finally our player, and I believe that we're going to have the medicals. The medicals are going to happen in the next few hours, we'll call it between 24 to 48 hours. The medical is going to happen, and the moment that happens, finally Bruno G is going to put into paper and sign a contract with Arsenal Football Club. He's an experienced player. And having him in Arsenal Football Club, there's nothing good can be as having Bruno G joining Arsenal Football Club. Early in the transfer window, we did get Zolis left winger from Club Brugge, and we saw him playing in the first game that we played against Girona, and he was really sharp. He did so well in Club Brugge in the last season, and for this reason, I think that's why the Arsenal hierarchy thought that they thought it was nice for him to come and join Arsenal Football Club. That is after selling Trossard. Trossard has been in the club for, I think, about 4 years. I did so well. He was at the Arsenal Football Club, and when he moved on, we needed to improve that squad. We've been having a lot of problem in that wing, and that's why I think we've not performed so well in the last season. When we went to the Champions League final, we lost against PSG, and then even in the games that we were playing in the Premier League, there are games that we were supposed to win, but we never won because of the left wing. I think the left wing was not so well, and it was very important for our club to at least ensure that we improve the left wing, and that's why I think they thought it well for them to bring Zolis as a replacement of Trossard, Leandro Trossard. But still, we need to improve that left wing. We need to get our main man, and our main man that we are talking about is Vinícius Júnior. If you can be able to get Vinícius Júnior and bring him to the Arsenal Football Club, let me tell you guys, it's going to be wonderful. That's the player that I'm looking forward to, and I know there's talks that is going on between Real Madrid and Vinícius Júnior about extending his contract. But from what I understand, or from what I'm reading, is that still what Real Madrid have done, they've just given him the initial the initial contract that they had proposed to him. For Vinícius Júnior, he wants to get 100% of. As a player, you always get sponsorship from different brands. So he wanted to get 100% of that, or if not 100%, something close to 100%. The likes of Mbappe, I understand they get like almost 80%. But now for Vinícius Júnior, Real Madrid wanted to play him. But Vinícius Júnior doesn't want that. He's a good player. He's a powerhouse. He's a good player, for that matter. He's a world-class player. And he deserves to get what I think is right for him. So I believe, I understand that there's negotiation that is going on between Vinícius Júnior, his camp, together with Real Madrid. But still, Arsenal are on the look. They're looking at this this saga between Real Madrid and Vinícius Júnior, and they are waiting for that time to pound. The moment they realize that this is not happening. Another thing that I forgot to say is that I understand that Vinícius Júnior camp and Arsenal, they've already agreed terms. Terms is not an issue. Terms is not an issue. And for those people who are saying that, especially the haters, the moment they say that Arsenal cannot be able to pay Vinícius Júnior, let me tell you this. Arsenal Football Club, in the last few 2-3 seasons, we've been performing so well. So in terms of revenue, we've been able to collect enough revenue, and at the moment we have players that I think they need to be offloaded from the team. We're talking of the likes of Jesus, Gabriel Jesus. We are talking of the likes of, well, remember Trossard left. If Martinelli, we can get a good price for Martinelli, he should also leave. And quite a number of players that are there. We have we have quite a number of players that I think if they leave, then we'll have that space, or rather that salary that is being paid to these players, they can be combined and then be given to a player like Vinícius Júnior. So if Arsenal can go hard on this, pay that amount that Real Madrid will be asking, because at the end of the day, if Real will not agree with Vinícius Júnior on the fee, or rather the amount that Vinícius Júnior camp want, the kind of contract that they want from Real Madrid, then Arsenal should go hard on this, get this player. If he can come and be that main man in the left wing, then I think Arsenal is that team that is going to be. We are going to. I had people saying that Arsenal is going to be a farmers' league. We're going to make England to be a farmers' league whereby Arsenal is going to dominate. So I believe that Arsenal is going to be that team to watch in the next season, because Arsenal is going to dominate this league. I wish that we can get the signing, or rather we can get Vinícius Júnior into Arsenal Football Club. If we can do that, then I think Arsenal can be that team to watch. But the most joyous news that we've had this morning is that Bruno G has agreed. Newcastle and Arsenal, they've agreed that the player can move to Arsenal Football Club. So what is remaining is medical, for medical to happen. The moment the medical will happen, and then it will be signing. Bruno G will be signing for Arsenal Football Club. Till next time, is the guy Eddie Daguna. Adios.